Hey, this is Todd, and you're watching Real Space Junk. Today we're going to take a look at the Western Electric transistors that were used in space. Western Electric, of course, is the company that invented transistors. We're going to look at some of the transistors used in the Explorer 1 and Vanguard transmitters, and then we're going to take a look at the 2N560 that was used in the Titan missile program. In January of 1956, Bell Systems developed their most stable and reliable germanium transistor, the diffuse-base transistor. For the Explorer 1 satellite, Western Electric used the new diffuse-base transistors in both the low and high-power transmitters. Even though the Explorer 1 was the first U.S. satellite to make it into space, it still borrowed some design features from the Vanguard, which had gone into production several years earlier. Here are a couple of really cool artist renditions taken from Western Electric magazine in April of 1958. On the left is the Western Electric historic transistors, and on the right is a piece of a Vanguard transmitter. Next, we'll take a look at the transistors used on the Titan I guidance computer, the 2N560 by Western Electric. These early production Western Electric 2N560s, you can see the pinched exhaust pipes on the top. These have a date code of 9/18, which is the 18th week of 1959. Gold pins, large size top hat, especially compared to the later that I'll show in a second. Here's a later version, 1963 Western Electric 2N560. You can see it below the older versions. As you can tell, it's no longer got the exhaust pipe and it is just the normal shape instead of a top hat. Much, much smaller. Here's another cool artist drawing depicting the classified Titan missile. It includes information about how Bell Labs and Western Electric were designing the missile guidance system. Here are a couple of bonus Western Electric transistors. This first one with the top hat and the exhaust pipe crimp is a Western Electric F54999. My understanding is that is a 2N1173, just one of the early production codes. And the second one here has a heat sink on it, as you can tell. Is a 43A from May of 1966. I'm not sure, I've never found any information about this particular transistor. Both came from NASA surplus. Thanks for watching Real Space Junk. This was the third installment. We plan several more installments. Next, we'll be talking about the 2N697 and the 2N1131 created by Fairchild.